I have no idea where I'm going to cut up the episodes. We'll see. We'll see. I have to say, this has been progressing rather smoothly. Other than the Covenant bullshit I went through, this has been progressing rather nicely. Is there anything here? Nope. Okay. We could press on to what is obviously the important place, but there's shit over here which is also important. I'll take you. All of these pilgrim butterflies I want an explanation for, but I haven't found anything that would give me any sort of answer as to what they are. Yep, I'll deal with you guys in a minute. I swear there's an item around here. Oh no, it's just a jump that I normally cheat. Because you can jump past all of this way. Ah well. You can walk around as well. Because I normally do that to avoid fighting these three enemies. But I want to fight these three enemies, so... Can I bring you down one at a time? Why is your summon sign here? Is it just to help people fight these three enemies? I can't aim up that high, can I? Oh? 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 Bullseye! Okay, never mind. Never mind. There we go. I would have liked to fight one of you at a time, but okay. And notice how these wing knights have fucking wings! And actually... Did he rebound off my shield so hard that he got knocked out of the sky? This shield is amazing. This shield is amazing. Far more than I give it credit. Thank you for kicking. But yeah, notice how these guys have actual wings and can actually fly. Like, not just like jump high. These people can legit fly. Large shard, thank you for that. Is there anything around here? I don't think there is, but it's always worth a look. There's still more? Nope, alright. Alright, now let's pull you. Oh Jesus, that one's making these rounds. Yep, come on. Come on, this way. This way. What do I say? You have wings. How are you stuck? Really? There we go. You found out how railings work. Well done. Now, my only question is, do you remember when it said that worshipping the angels was heretical in Lothric? What the fuck are these guys then? Because they are Knights of Lothric. They are winged Knights of Lothric with angel wings. Legit angel wings. Like, what the fuck? You're telling me that... You're telling me that these people in your service are heretics for existing? Like, what? Like, what are you getting at? What are you getting at? What are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me, game? Now, I would like their armor, but I guess not. Alright. Right now, I believe there's nothing here. Yeah, there's nothing here. Alright. But, if we go up, there's an item. The Hunter's Ring. So now we have all three of the Lothric pillar rings. Knight, Hunter, Priestess. Ring engraved with a portrait of a hunter increases dexterity. Hunters serve Lothric on the fringes of the shadows for generations. Orders of Lothric have relied especially upon the Black Hand hunters to punish enemies in the ways in which the King's three pillars cannot. Yeah. Now we drop down. Drop down again. Come over here. And there's a special item waiting for us. The last Estus shard. There we go. So we now have all Estus shards. We now have all unboned dead shards. Yes. No, undead bone shards. But that's not all what we came here for. But if we come through here. Yeah, on the rafters. And these rafters lead to a birdcage. Feathers everywhere. A corpse. Divine pillars of light. Miracle of Gertrude, the heavenly daughter, brings down multiple pillars of light in vicinity. The Queen's holy maiden Gertrude was visited by an angel, who revealed this tale to her. Despite losing both her sight and her voice, she was determined to record the tale. Ordinary men cannot decipher her fragmentary scroll, nor comprehend how it became the foundation of the angelic faith of Lothric. So this is Gertrude. Gertrude was locked away at the top of the archives for her heretical beliefs because she was visited by an angel. All these feathers around here either dictate the winged knights up there that are guarding her, whose existence is still brought into question, because, like, how do they have wings? How do they have angel wings if, like, that shit is heretical? And how are they still able to serve King Lothric if that shit's heretical? But either way. Or she had wings herself, or that these feathers are from the angel that visited her. Which is unlikely, because she was visited by the angel. Then she got the faith, which then got her locked up in here. As to why she lost her sight and her voice, I do not know. Now where? And what's even more confusing is a single enemy in this area up in the rafters. Blessed gem, thank you. A single enemy up in these rafters makes even less sense. A man grub. One of Rosaria's, like, people is here. For some reason. I don't know why a man grub is here. Of all places, why is one of Rosaria's reborn, like, followers just watching over or maybe not watching over, but why are they by Gertrude's cage? I have no answer for that. Oh, you're back, I forgot. And this leads out, yeah. I might. I'm thinking if I should end the episode there, but I won't. Actually, yeah, because I want to go back to Firelink. I'm gonna go back to Firelink. I want to use the Estus shard and the Undead Bone shard, just so I can have the ultimate Estus. The ultimate Estus. And I will. Yeah, I'll pick it up again after that. Actually, no, sorry. I'll show it on camera. I am so indecisive about whether or not I'm gonna do things, cut up episodes in certain points. I'll just keep going, and I'll cut up when I think it's necessary.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
Do you have anything to say?
There are two ways. Simple bring this.
I've already been over that.
Oh, by the by, if you find any, they can without and they.
Have I never got that before? Huh? Because I know where they all are. I guess I've just found them, and I've always missed one in different playthroughs. Okay, that's odd. Have I never got that before either? Really? Okay. That's odd. Okay. It's come to my attention. I missed the treasure in Lothric Castle. Okay, that's what you meant. Yeah, that's what you meant. Guess I'll say it, which is angle. So. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's one of the fucking. That's one of the goddamn primordial serpents. Why is there a statue of a primordial serpent here? In Lothric? Why do they have wings? What? Okay, that's something I never noticed. That's interesting. Wait, don't tell me I can't actually do this yet. I just wasted time. Oh, I can't do that yet. I just wasted time. Fuck a duck. Fuck every duck. I'm really unhappy about that. I am really unhappy about that. But you can unlock it later. Like, literally, where we are going will unlock it. So I don't know why that slipped my mind. If that's not the king, if that's not the queen, then maybe it's Gertrude, the statues. Fucking. There's still the goddamn primordial serpents, which is confusing as all hell. I wonder where they are in this game. Where they're chilling. Any items? Nope. Nope. Alright. This reminds me a lot of the Penetrator lead up in Demon Souls, because it's like, yo, you wanna get here? You gotta have to fight through the last remaining remnant of the army. Long sword, thank you. I need that. This is literally like in Demon Souls. Wow. Like, it's the army's last stand. I just don't want to fight the goddamn blue Lothric Knights, as well as all this bullshit. I did very little damage. Oh, he's coming. Come on, sir. I want to fight you. Oh, you're not. Alright. I'm gonna say I want to fight you and you alone, but okay. I love how they all turn, like, who? What the hell? Who hit you? But no one's actually looking where the arrows are coming from. God. Ah. Okay, there's him done. Ah, I can fight you fucks. You didn't break my combo, bitch. You don't break my stride, I break your stride. Okay, they broke my stride with the double hit. You know what? 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 These guys first. I should have done that from the start, honestly. Should have done that from the start. Any drops? Thank you. I totally need that. Totally need that in my life. You right, fella? Come on. Come on. Because there's like 3 or 4 of you. Ain't about that life. Ain't about that life. Okay, fine. Come on, before two-hander boy comes up. Alright, that's it. Yeah, spend time buffing. That's what the world needs. That's what the world needs. You with buffs. You with blessed buffs. Ah, fucking shield. It's like goddamn fighting PvPers that just have a shield and sword. It's like, just drop your fucking shit. There we go. Is it possible to get the blue Lothric Knight set? I don't think so. I've never seen it. It could be possible, but I don't know. You right there with your shield bash? There we go. Now I think all them fucks are dead. All them fucks are dead, so it's a straight shot to the bus. Could be wrong. Nope, that's all of them. Any item up here? Nope. Someone signed though. Yeah. Yeah. Anything up here? Nope. And this is the lift that I was thinking of. Come on. There we go. But if we send it back up, I got that chest, right? Yeah, okay. There's a second lift. Oh boy. Tiny slab. This lever is in case you accidentally send it up and get trapped down here. You just pull it back down. But yeah, we have another slab. We have 3 slabs now, so we can have 3 plus 10 weapons if we wish. 3 plus 10 weapons if we wish. Yeah, dog. And I'm just thinking, should I plus 10 my claymore? Nah, I'll leave it at plus 9. I'll leave it at plus 9. It's alright. Because I'm thinking what I could do is plus 10 and then make it heavy infusion to get the extra scaling damage. Nah, it's alright. It's alright, I'll leave it as is. I'll leave it as is for now. Just making sure I don't go overboard with the time and shit. Still so paranoid about that. Because we're recording, sometimes it doesn't matter, sometimes it does. Like, I don't... It's all weird sometimes, my recording setup. But anyway, we have our old buddy Ulrich, or Vinheim, who wants to lend us a hand. I say we should let him. Even if he is a filthy mage. Even if he is a filthy spellcaster, I say we let him lend a hand. You alright, buddy? I think the only NPC summon I haven't shown off is Horus and Hemzel. The person that invaded me in the what you call it? Person that invaded me in Fountain Keep. Because you have to be part of Rosaria's fingers to be able to summon them. Yep, you're a player. A lot of players here, but what we want is this one. Series of the Sunless Realms. And with that, buddies, with that, friends, what sword is that? What sword is that? Not sure. Anyway, with that, let's us be off.
Oh dear. Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one, purloiner of cinders. Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none. The fire-linking curse, the legacy of lords, let it all fade into nothing. You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
Yeah, this guy. The Elder Prince loves to teleport. God damn it. Which wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't for the fact that it's coupled with, well, that bullshit. But it's coupled with, like a lot of enemies, he delays attacks. So it's hard to tell whether he's going to come out of a teleport still attacking, delayed or not. Even if he'll teleport near you. Like, it's all kinds of bullshit. And although I can say this with all bosses, this guy specifically, because of his teleporting, really want to keep on your dodging time. And really want to make sure that you never use up all your stamina. Which I say that, I'm not good at following that advice. You could have dodged that, Sirius. I'm just saying. And you could have dodged that, Lothric. Just saying.
Dear brother, I'm on my way. My brother, unyielding sword of Lothric's prince. Rise if you would, for that is our curse.
And now we have to fight both princes at once. Which isn't too bad, because the Elder Prince has less health now. Still a bit of annoying. But the Elder Prince has less health. But the main concern is once you lower the Elder Prince's health down enough, he will drop dead again. And the younger prince will once more revive him. I got really lucky he didn't do any bullshit there. And Lothric's gone. Lothric, you did your part and I thank you.
Dear brother.
Yeah, you gotta attack the younger prince when he's reviving. You can still get him, even when they're up, but it's easiest when he's reviving. Yeah, I thought I swung one too many times. Sirius, I'd advise healing. I'd advise healing, Sirius. No. Well, it's just us. It's just us, fellas. The Purloiner of Cinders and the two Princes of Lothric.
I'm on my way. spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
God damns it. God damn me dog damns it. But I guess now while I go again, I can just ask random questions. Like, why it is that the elder prince's legs don't work. The younger prince was born into frailty. But why is it also that the elder prince... Actually, it'll be quicker if I went the other way. But yeah, so Lothric was born into frailty. That explains why he's all, you know, jacked up and on a massive bed. But what about his brother? His brother's basically just a lumbering monster at this point. And how does Lothric have the power to give life to the dead? Because you basically kill his brother and then he brings him back each and every time. So what magics does Prince Lothric have that Gertrude taught him or something? And I'm not sure if it, like, I was able to show it off because, you know, boss fight. But in that room, the floor is just coated in feathers. Why? Because again, if the whole angelic faith is heretical in Lothric, why is that fine? Oh god. Why are angels allowed to just roam about and serve Lothric if that shit's heretical? Why does he have feathers just coating the floor of his bedroom? Also, why did he refuse the title of Lord of Cinder? Like all the other Lord of Cinders, they linked the flame and became Lords of Cinder. These brothers haven't linked the flame. They outright refused to link the flame before all of this. So why are they Lords of Cinder if they never linked the flame? Unless I'm misremembering and they actually did. Alright, let's do this again. Or brick. I thought I had him. I honestly thought I had him. But nope. Nope, didn't have him. Got my ass kicked. Come on, Ulbrich. Come on, Sirius. Alright, let's do this. It would possibly be easier if I summoned either players or if I didn't summon at all, because of how scaling works with bosses and summons. Like, summoning NPCs can be more of a hindrance for later bosses, but you know, that's how I roll. I'm partly obsessed with the idea that if I don't, I'll miss out on the ending of their quest line. I doubt it, because I've never had Sirius survive this, but I still do it anyway. If I can get through this phase using as minimal Estus as possible, that'd be great. I'd also like if that did more damage on the critical attack, but oh well. Yep, skip that. You see how less health he has? Because that did mad damage.
Oh, dear brother.
And I think the NPCs will only target the older brother, even when he's down, which is a bit of a nuisance. I can't confirm that, but it looked like they both went for the older brother. Sirius might die. No damage was done to... Oh no, a little bit of damage. A little bit of damage was done to Lothric. Nowhere near enough. Sirius is going down.
I'm on my way.
Oh, Ulbrich, watch out. Wow, Ulbrich. You staggered him. Nice. And now you're dead. Once again, it's just me and the princess. God. If I can just kill the younger prince, I don't need to kill the older prince. The fight will end. But we'll see. Really? Ah, God. Trying to lock on while they're behind the pillar doesn't work.
Dear brother. Mark my words as one. You remain among the accursed.
And that's it. Cinders of the Lord left by Prince Lothric. If the lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. The Lothric bloodline was obsessed with creating a worthy heir, and when this proved impossible, resorted to unspeakable means. Suffice to say, the path to Link in the Fire is an accursed one indeed. Do not know what the hell they did for that kind of bullshit to happen. Like, I don't know what means they went through, and whether or not that caused Lothric to be born into frailty, or if that was because Lothric was born into frailty. Can't say. And then Soul of the Twin Princes. One of the twisted souls steeped in strength, used to acquire numerous souls, are transposed to extract its true strength. The two princes rejected their duty to become Lords of Cinder and settled down far away to watch the fire fade from a distance. A curse makes their souls nearly inseparable. Don't know what curse. Don't know what curse they speak of. But we're not going back to Firelink just yet. Because now we got some quest rewards to do, to pick up. Yep, ignore you. You don't matter to me. Olbric's ashes. Umbral Ash of Olbric of Vinheim. With this, the Shrine Maiden will prepare new items. Olbric was fascinated with sorcery, but without means, so offered to serve as an assassin in exchange for acceptance into the Dragon Academy, believing that one day he could reinvent himself as a sorcerer. Which he did, and then he came to the Grand Archives and died among the studies of sorcery. Don't know where he's shooting at, but okay. So yeah, that's Olbric. He got all the sorceries he needed from me. Ran his own little school for a little bit. And then that. Died amongst the studies of sorcery like he always wanted. At least he died doing what he loved. Sorceries. Fuck off. What? Why did I stand up? Okay. Now we go back to Firelink Shrine. I could have just used the Homeward Bone. I could have just used the Homeward Bone to go back. Now we go up here. Okay, let me talk to Patches first then.
Well, look at you, the luckiest man in the world. I just got hold of some truly fine treasure, and for you, I'll practically give it away.
Thank you. So what have you got that's new? I'll take that. An old ring with a seal depicting a horse's hoof boosts kick effect. Unbreakable Patches adored this ring and the feeling that it gave him when he kicked his marks into the depths of treacherous traps, but suffered no shortage of ridicule from his associates for relying so heavily on a tired old trick. But who is the Saurier? The horse who knows only to kick, or the fool who approaches the old horse without thought? Or the old beast without thought? And he got a point. He's also got 2 Shodels in case you want to do that Lothric playthrough, well, that Lothric roleplay. Is this new? Broadly curved sword, known as the favoured weapon of the tragic embrace knight. That's Lothric, who had the favoured gear in Dark Souls 1. Shaped to sneak around defense of shields, this sword requires ample dexterity to wield effectively. I think that's it. That appears to be it.
We're just a couple of outcasts.
Yep, okay, buddy. I can go out here, so can I go out the entrance now? There we go. So if we go down here, give it to you. And there's now Sirius's corpse. Sirius's corpse by the... Oh, almost... Okay. Sirius's corpse by the grave of her grandfather. I think her grandfather. Like Hodrick was her grandfather. So who's this then? Is this Hodrick's grave that she made for him? I can't say for certain. So now the Sunless Talisman. Talisman given to the Knights of the Sunless Realms who serve the Nameless Moon. Scales of Intelligence, which is rare for a Miracle Catalyst, but makes it compatible with Dark. In the Sunless Realms, this fact is related first as a initial warning. So, yeah, Sirius is dead now. She did what she had to do. I don't know why taking her all the way to the Twin Princes is what triggers it, but that's how Sirius rolls. And if we come down here,
Ow!
can now give Grey Rat's ashes.
Gracious and awfully warm at that. Almost as if it had lived mere moments ago. Oh, forgive an old woman's idle prate. I'm sure an ashen one such as thee would never indulge such base contrivances.
Of course not. I'm not sure Mossview is new because of that, but go down here. She now sells the stuff that Grey Rat would sell you, which is pretty neat. Yeah, stuff Grey Rat would sell you. Attire of a knight from the Sunless Realms, known for their resistance to both magic and the dark, formed of a silk veil and silver headband. Sunless Knights serve the Nameless Moon, and perhaps it is for this reason that the attire casts a feminine silhouette. Now, I'm just outright going to say that means that she is basically a blade of the Dark Moon. Like, whenever you see her buff her weapon, that was a Dark Moon blade buff. And so the Sunless Realm, I would assume it's Anor Londo, because we went there. It was dark, there was no sun. It was just snow. So, maybe, because Yoshka said that the Dark Moon lost its last night. So I'm not sure if that refers to Sirius here, Hodrick, or someone else entirely. Or even their connection to the Dark Moon's... Didn't I buy Morn's legs? Huh. Lorien Helm. Armor of Prince Lothric's older brother Lorien. This black-dyed brass helm is patterned with flame. Lorien, raised as a knight, is said to have been left mute and crippled by his younger brother's curse. It is also said that Lorien, in fact, wished it so. I don't fucking know. I have nothing for that. What curse? I don't know. Black-dyed brass armor was passed down for the royal family. I don't know what the curse entails. I don't know why his brother was cursed and why he wanted to share in the curse. I don't know. Clandestine cloak. Traditional cloak of Vinheim Dragonstall. Normally a deep blue colour, this black variation is a sign of a sorcerer engaged in surreptitious work. These were covert agents who excelled at manipulating sound. Yep. That's all that.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more sun.
Yep. And so, obviously, Vinheim Boy is gone. But now that we have his ashes, we can do what Yuri had asked for us and kill him. Which I didn't have to, because I did his questline.
Ah, our lord and rightful liege. Speak freely, thy lordship. I am at thy beck and call. Our lord and liege, I prithee, play the usurper. When the moment cometh to link the fire, wrest it from its mantle. The age of fire was founded by the old gods, sustained by the linking of the fire. But the gods are no more, and the all-powerful fire deserveth a new heir. Our Lord of Hollows, it shall be, who weareth the true face of mankind.
Now she does comment on your betrothal to Henri after you do that, but I accidentally got that off screen and I didn't record it, so I'm an idiot. But she basically just says like, so it's gone through, has it? Nice.
As the Orbex claim is proven false. As it should be our right and deserving Lord of Hollows. It is a Londor treasure befitting of a true Lord. Lord of Hollows, may the dark sigil guide thy way.
The Morian Blade.
Oh Lord, I prithee, when the other gods are. Oh Lord and liege, I when the moment the aid of the gods of all.
And you have nothing new. Alright.
Be safe.
The Morian Blade. Now, does this work the same as in Demon Souls? Twisted sword resembling the towers of Londor's Sable Church. 8 branching blades and thorns induce bleeding. The church's blessing makes the weapon revel in the agony of its owner. Heavy loss of HP boost attack. A curse most befitting its deformed appearance. Okay, no, it's not. I thought it would be like in Demon Souls, the Morian Blades, when you get to 30% health, you get a boost to damage and shit. And now, with all that done, we could go and progress to the end of the game. But there's one more character quest that I want to finish. And so I shall see you in Rosaria's bedchambers. Here we are. Here we are. And you go night night. Here we go. Hazel Pick and Xanthus Crown. No, weapons and shit. Choice weapon of Yellowfinger Hazel, a finger of Rosaria, and Xanthus Scholar. This is both a weapon and a sorcery staff. The gold specks are remnants of lost sorceries. And Xanthus Crown. Crown supposedly made in imitation of the divine creature of Ulasil. I'm assuming that means the mushrooms. Land of ancient gold sorceries. Xanthus clothing is a mark of a researcher of lost sorceries, and the oversized crown is emblematic of their work. Such a curious pursuit is surely nothing to be ashamed of, even though it looks ridiculous. And there would be another one, which is I think it's Longfinger Kirk, but because I wasn't embered when I came through here, so I didn't kill him when before I beat Dig into the Deep, so he's not here, so you can't get the Fawn gear, which is rather irritating, really. A bit irritating. And I think this is the second to last yeah, this is the last covenant that I have got to max out. I've done all of them. I've done that. Don't have the others because I already handed them in. So it's just the Peltons that are left. And then one more character quest line. Oh no, there's Hawkwood as well. So 2 more character quest lines and this. And we will be done. And yeah, with her, you can give her a silver tongue to relocate your stats, which is what I was gonna do. But honestly, at this point, I don't need to anymore because I've leveled up to the point where my stats are where I want them to be. You can also change how you look if you give her a pale tongue. I believe you can only do. I'm not sure if you can only do them each 5 times or what, but I am aware there's a 5-time limit. But I'm not sure if it's 5 times for allocate, 5 times for alter, or if it's 5 any mixed in every new game cycle. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna give her 10 pale tongues. Obscuring ring. 20 pale tongues. Man grub staff. And that is it. That is it for Rosaria's shit. So let's get to reading. No. Sacred Seal of Archdeacon Klimt, who served Rosaria, the Mother of Rebirth. Equipped to pledge oneself to Rosaria's Fingers Covenant. Rosaria's fingers collect tongues in her name. So yeah, some do it to be reborn. Others do it to help their voiceless goddess. So some want to be reborn as the this is Klimt. I'm just saying it. This is Klimt, the guy who where is it? This guy. The guy that had this holy bident but threw it away because he lost his faith. It's because his faith now is with Mother of Rebirth over here. And with her we get Obscuring ring, where are you? Ring bestowed upon fingers of Rosaria, invaders who seek tongues for their goddess. Hides their presence of the wearer when far away. It is said that Rosaria, the Mother of Rebirth, was robbed of her tongue by her firstborn, and has been waiting for their return ever since. Now who that is, I don't know. Who is her firstborn? I do not know. Some people I've seen speculate around in the interwebs that she is also related to Guinevere. I'll get into why, because it's very, very, very strongly implied. But then, in the family tree, where would her place be? Because there's Guinevere, there's Gertrude, who is her daughter, the dancer, who is the descendant. It's possible, I don't know how likely, but it's possible that I don't know. I'll get there later. And there's also the man grab staff. There we go. Staff of the man grubs who guard Rosaria's bedchamber. The holy symbol is formed at the tip of the wielder's. Formed at the tip. Wielder's luck strengthens the effects of sorceries. Man grubs have clearly been reborn, but as what? So yeah, men that have been reborn. And now we have a visitor. How's it going, buddy?
Ah.
How are you doing?
So, you've chosen to serve Rosaria after all. She will be pleased with me for finding her another finger. But be warned, my friend. Rosaria's fingers need only fetch tongues for their mistress. Otherwise, we are free, unchained. Like Yellowfinger, you can choose to believe that all fingers share camaraderie. But do not force your romance upon the rest of us. Rosaria's fingers need otherwise. You are free to believe, but do not force your romance.
Yeah, so he's a nice fellow. Fetching tongues for our goddess and whatnot. Now let's just Let's just zone out and zone back in, shall we? Black Eye Orb. Here's the thing, like, when she's dead, you can still do everything. But she's dead. Makes no sense. So... Arcane Orb left on Rosaria's corpse. Have faith her soul can be retrieved by invading the world of her killer and returning victorious. The Black Eye is proof of vengeance, but often appears serene as it casts its gaze towards Irophil. And that's telling you where you have to go. You have to go to Irophil. But where in Irophil? Oh. Where in Irophil has big implications into Rosaria as a person. Guinevere's bedchamber. Now, I avoided coming up here because of this earlier. But you get the Sun Princess ring. I almost said Sun Priestess. Where? Oh. Ring associated with Guinevere, Princess of Sunlight and eldest daughter of Gwyn, the First Lord. You see how it says eldest daughter, not just daughter, because Yushka is a thing. And also, possibly Priscilla, we don't know. The ring is vaguely warm, like a beam of sunlight, and gradually restores HP. Guinevere left her home with a great many other deities, and became a wife and mother, raising several heavenly children. Several heavenly children. So. It is also possible that the dancer is also Guinevere's child. It is highly possible that the dancer is also Guinevere's child, sister to Gertrude. Not saying it's true, I'm just saying it's possible. And let's just put you here. Invade the world of Rosaria's killer.
Well, never expected to see you here. Couldn't resist her any longer in all her festering glory. And now you want to ravage her soul as well. I sowed the seeds, I'll prune the mess. I, Leonard, swear so upon my vows to the goddess.
Notice how he said that she was a festering goddess, and he clearly has disdain. He clearly has some form of disdain, and he has more dialogue, but I'm not sure if it's a health-based thing or how long the combat goes on for. But he clearly has some disdain for Rosaria, but still treats her as a goddess. He still refers to her as a goddess, and says that he has loyalty to his goddess.
No one will despoil her soul. Certainly no beast wrapped in human skin.
That right there? That could refer to the player, or that could refer to
What do you want with her soul?
Rosaria.
Isn't flesh enough for a sick beast?
There we go. So he clearly despises Rosaria's existence, calling her a beast wrapped in human flesh and whatnot. But there's something about Rosaria's soul that he is... what's the word? There's something about Rosaria's soul that he is clearly infatuated with. That he is clearly loyal to. And I think that's the last of his dialogue until either he kills you or you kill him. If he kills you and you come back, he says, like, back at it again, I see. But, probably not gonna show that off. Probably just gonna kill him. How much justice do you have? Oh, right, you're not an invader. This is your world. Oh, you're out of Estus, are you, boy? Oh, dear. Oh, dear, that damage. Oh, dear, that damage. Wow. Excuse me. Excuse me. Bear with me a second. Bear with me a second. There we go. I don't know why I tried to do a power attack there.
Blessed Rosaria.
And yet, after all that, he still refers to her as Blessed Rosaria, despite clearly having contempt for her existence. Despising her body and her flesh, but loving her soul. Why? You shall see. Crescent Moon, Silver Mask, and Soul of Rosaria. Ringfinger Leonhardt's weapon of choice, a type of shuttle imbued with the power of the moon. Leonhardt set out on a journey of rebirth, but decided instead to serve the goddess as a knight, and he inherited this weapon. Silver Mask of Ringfinger Leonhardt. In his youth, Leonhardt suffered grave burns to his entire body, his face in particular, which he hid beneath this mask, was terribly scalded. He abstained from restoring his injuries, or those injuries, even after becoming a finger of Rosaria. So he set out for rebirth, found Rosaria, and yet decided not to partake in her powers, and instead just serve her. And the soul of Rosaria, Mother of Rebirth, stolen by Ringfinger Leonhardt, returned this to her extant corpse, and Mother Rosaria will spring back to life as if nothing happened. Here's the kicker. There's no reason for you to do that. Because as I showed, even while dead, you can still reallocate your points. You can still offer her silver tongues. You can still change your appearance. There's no reason to give her back her soul. But what you can do, though... what you can do instead is something spectacular. Let's go see what we can transpose, shall we?
Aha, so...
The Twin Princess, Lothric's Holy Sword. Prince Lothric's Straight Sword, blessed by Emma with potent magic. Who the fuck is Emma?
Ah, the wait has been long, unkindled one. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle.
I swear Emma shows up again somewhere, but I don't know who the fuck Emma is. Young Lothric was meant to be a champion, and was expected to wield this platinum sword, but some things will remain distant dreams forever. Sacred Lothric Light. Assume stance to imbue sword with sacred light and use strong attack to release light together with a great thrust of the sword. Lorien's greatsword. Ultra greatsword of Lorien, Prince Lothric's older brother, cast in smouldering molten steel and stained black. Before Lorien embraced his brother's curse, he was a knight who single-handedly slayed the demon prince, and the victory eternally scorched his sword with flame. I don't know who the demon prince is. That is some tidbit of lore from before this game. I don't know who the demon prince is, but Lorien apparently is an awesome person for it. And I believe that's all. Have I read this? Halberd of Gundyr champion received charged with his duty. This old cast iron halberd has the power to break poise. There is no poise in this game, so that's a lie. And is said to never crumble, seeming to suggest that Gundyr was fated to eternal service from the beginning. Alva's ring, prisoner's chain. Portion of steel chain used to restrain Gundyr. Gain vigor, endurance, vitality, but take extra damage. A prisoner is one who has staked everything on a belief, a proclivity most apparent in the greatest of champions. Yeah, it seems to be everything, but there's also the Soul of Rosaria. Special miracle granted by the Princess of Sunlight. Gradually restores a large amount of HP for self and the vicinity. The miracles of Guinevere, loved as both mother and wife, bestow their blessing on the great many warriors. Now, the closer you get to Guinevere, the more orange her miracles seem to be. Like, the one from Guinevere, the one of Guinevere is orange. Then you get the next one, which is yellow. Then you get a bit more yellow. Then it starts getting paler and paler. The further down they go, the weaker they are, the further away from Guinevere they are. So, Rosaria's soul creates a miracle of Guinevere. Like, this one straight up granted to the maidens, and this is granted by the Princess of Sunlight. So either the Queen Lothric, who is Guinevere, has died and was reborn as Rosaria, hence Mother of Rebirth. Also, why she can also have her people reborn, or Rosaria is the second child of Guinevere. I can't say which. I would probably say Guinevere reborn, since Mother of Rebirth, but it's hard to say because Leonhardt clearly knew the importance of Rosaria's soul, but not the body that the soul resided in. So it's possible that Guinevere has passed and was reborn as Rosaria, which might be why she was locked away in the Cathedral of the Deep, because Aldridge and the Pontiff were trying to systematically destroy the royal family, and so they killed Gwendolyn, imprisoned Yorshka with the intent of consuming her later. They probably killed Guinevere, but then as she was reborn, realized they can't kill her because she'll keep being reborn, so they locked her away. I'm not saying that's accurate, it's possible. Which then asks the question, who took away her tongue? Who took away her? It's said to be her firstborn who took away her tongue. But then who did that? One theory, which is possible, was the dancer. Because the dancer is a descendant of the royal family, a descendant of Guinevere, who was basically enslaved by the Pontiff. So it's possible that the Pontiff enslaved the dancer, and then as like a final act of defiance or whatever, got the dancer to cut out Rosaria's, Guinevere's tongue. Her mother's tongue. I don't have all the pieces together, but I'm seeing threads. I'm trying to connect the dots. But yeah, and that's it. That's all the soul items right there.
I took the mantle of Lord of Cinder.
Yep.
Choose all of them.
And we could progress the game. We could progress the game to the final spots, but there's one more area to do before taking on the final leg of the game. One more area that we have yet to complete.